Koi fish, or nishikigoi, are known for their bright, beautiful colors. They're like living jewels swimming in ponds. People love koi because each fish has unique patterns, almost like a painting. Koi also symbolize good luck, strength, and perseverance in Japanese culture. They can live for many years, and some even recognize their owners, coming to the surface for food. Watching koi swim peacefully can be very relaxing, which is why they're often found in Japanese gardens. The history of nishikigoi, koi fish, goes back over 200 years in Japan. Originally, koi were just regular carp called magoi used as a food source. However, in the early 1800s, farmers in the Niigata region noticed that some carp had developed interesting colors. They began breeding these colorful carp, and over time, this led to the creation of nishikigoi as we know them today. At first, the colorful koi were mostly known in Niigata, but in the early 1900s, when Emperor Hirohito saw these fish and admired them, their popularity spread across Japan. Since then, Nishikigoi breeding has become a serious art, with breeders carefully selecting fish for specific colors and patterns. Today, Nishikigoi are famous worldwide, and Japan remains a center for koi breeding, especially in places like Niigata. These fish have become a symbol of Japanese culture and are prized for their beauty and symbolic meaning. Nishikigoi prices can vary a lot depending on the fish's size, color, and pattern. For a small koi with simple colors, you might pay around 1,000 to 5,000. But for larger koi with beautiful, unique patterns, the price goes much higher, maybe 50,000 to 200,000. The most expensive nishikigoi are called show quality koi. These can cost millions of yen. In fact, some have been sold for over 100 million, about 1 million USD. These are usually bred by top koi farms and are considered works of art, so the price depends on how rare and beautiful the fish is. The beautiful patterns on nishikigoi are created through careful breeding over many generations. Breeders select parent koi with specific colors and patterns that they want to pass on to the next generation. It's a bit like planting a family tree. By choosing koi with the right genes, breeders can create fish with vibrant colors and intricate designs. The main colors of koi are red, white, black, yellow, and blue, but it's the combination of these colors that makes each koi special. For example, one famous type is the kohaku, which is a white koi with red patches. Another is the sanke, which is similar but also has black spots. Breeding koi is a slow process. It can take years of patience and hard work to develop a koi with the perfect pattern. Even then, not all offspring will have ideal colors. Breeders may raise thousands of koi, but only keep a few that have the best patterns. The rest may be sold at lower prices. This mix of science, art, and luck is what makes Nishikigoi breeding so fascinating. Nishikigoi can grow quite large. On average, they reach about 60 to 90 centimeters, here's 2 to 3 feet in length, but some can grow even bigger, over 1 meter, around 3.3 feet. Their size depends on their environment. If they have a big, clean pond and plenty of food, they can grow larger. As for their lifespan, koi are known for living a long time. They typically live between 25 and 40 years, but under perfect conditions, some have been known to live over 50 years. In fact, there's a famous koi named Hanako that reportedly lived to be over 200 years old. While that's extremely rare, it shows that koi can have a surprisingly long life if well cared for. Even if someone isn't into fish, nishikoi have a unique charm that goes beyond just swimming in ponds. Imagine a living piece of art. Each koi has its own colors and patterns, like a painting that moves. They bring a sense of peace and beauty to gardens, creating a calming atmosphere just by gliding through the water. Koi aren't just pretty, though, they're symbols of perseverance and strength. In Japanese culture, they represent overcoming challenges because koi swim upstream, even against strong currents. Watching them can be a reminder of patience and resilience in life. Plus, koi can live for decades, becoming like old friends in the garden. Some people even say koi recognize their owners and come up to greet them. So, they're not just fish, they're living companions that bring beauty and positive energy into people's lives. So, let's dive back into the colorful world of Nishikigoi. those fancy koi fish that are basically swimming pieces of art. First, they started as humble carp meant for dinner, but someone in Niigata thought, hey, these ones look kind of cool. And boom, Nishiki-goi were born. Fast forward a couple of centuries, and these fish are now VIPs of the pond world, some worth more than a sports car. They come in all sizes, from tiny little swimmers to giants that could probably give your dog a run for its money. And they live long lives, long enough to watch you go from high school to retirement. One even made it to 200 years old, which is basically the fish version of being a Jedi. Breeders spend years perfecting those stunning patterns, hoping for that one in a million fish with colors so perfect it could make you weep. Even if fish aren't your thing, koi add beauty and zen to a garden. Plus, they might actually recognize you and come say hello, like your cat, if your cat ever bothered to say hello. In short, koi aren't just fish. They're a peaceful, beautiful reminder to keep swimming, even when life throws a few rocks in the pond.